But most of the women aren't young because, or considered societal young. I consider 40s young now.
40s, 50s is young. 60s is young.
I know it's true.
Can I
Really,
say
I don't.
something?
Yeah.
And then I was mean to, I mean, I feel at the end of the day, it's be a controversial statement, but a TamRat, the rat that scurries, she to me is actually better at the job than Victoria Gummelson. Honestly, that's how I feel. At the job, I really do. I feel Vicky is authentic, and I think that's what made her a good housewife. That everything you see on the TV is really Vicky. There's no strategy, there's no acting, there's no anything. So that's great. That's what we want. But I think knowing how to manipulate this shit and just knowing what people want. I don't know why we ever let the rat go. She is so good at this job. I think she's possibly the number one Orange County housewife that has perfected what to do. Yeah.
All right.
She scurries. She fucking scurries, but she's good at this shit. She scurries.
A really great compliment. Wow.
Yeah.
Uh, I think we have exhausted all the tea. I mean, there is just so much happening with these shows. It's so juicy.
We're gonna have to break down Salt Lake because like the girls, the newbies, I haven't done any research on the newbies. Apparently the cast is, I mean, we're winding that down. Megan McCain said it. I said it. We all said it. Girls, you better hope you have something. Women, ladies, madams, you better hope you have something without Monica Garcia. Because you know what? If you don't, you can leave. I'm done with Salt Lake. I'm done with you guys better bring it. You wanted Garcia out. You wanted her out. You better bring the rumors and you better bring the nastiness or you can leave.
Room is the
I've been wanting to do that for a couple of weeks.
gonna be good. And all right, what have you got coming up this week? Any good Jersey? Are you still loving? Yeah, you see, by the way, I'm so excited about your Patreon partnership with Andrea Lopez Comedy. People seem to love you two doing the recaps, and she does the best Teresa Giudice.
We have Teresa, as played by Andrea Lopez, on the podcast every week. She had her first week last week. She's back this week. And you never know how the kids are going to react when something is new, but the people have spoken. They do love Miss Andrea Lopez on the Patreon. This weekend, we get a little bit of Kristen Cavallari and a little bit of Kourtney Kardashian weighing in on Kim's Met look. And we caught, but yeah, she is honest, Teresa, and lots of people are like, if I wasn't aware of this, I would think I was talking to Teresa. This weekend on Patreon, it's not good. It's not good for a lot of people. There's a lot going on off camera, and I'm entering the chatter. I'm entering the chat, and some people are going to lose their jobs, I think, based on some behavior off camera. So that's happening. What do you got going on? Anything good?
Well, Amanda Hirsch, who is the very popular host of Not Skinny But Not Fat, gave me an exclusive interview on TSFS this week. You should 100% listen to that. It was so good. She was so open. And she actually has some really great stories about the Kardashians. They've stayed in touch after she did those famous interviews with Kim and Khloe and Kourtney. They've given her baby advice. And then she does tell a really funny story about being stuck at Kim and Kourtney's house. And this would I would just I related to it because it would happen to me. And Kourtney actually like left her in the kitchen and was like, okay, bye. And
Yeah, like when the time is over with the celebrities, you just like bye. Yeah, I get it.
there by herself with an assistant and eat a salad. It's really funny. So she was really great and talks about building her very popular podcast like you have and I have. It was really, really good. So that's a big thing that's up on the Sarah Fraser show. And then, of course, there continues to be a lot of dirt coming out of TLC and the Sister Wives space and
You got your hands full with the 1,000 pounders and
1,000 Pound Sisters are so good. Tammy Slayton and her girlfriend have been fighting. I mean, it's a lot of drama there too. I know. Eventbrite.com. Buy your tickets to the We Don't Want to Leave Our House tour. $15, $30. They
It's
will sell
not
out.
sold out as of today, so get your tickets now.
We're close. We're close. And it
People think we just make this up. They really don't believe us, but like I have friends that are like, "Oh, I'm going to come." I'm like, what are you waiting for? These are really good friends. They're like, "Could we have a comp to mission?" I said, "It doesn't work that way. Like there's a Zoom capacity that we have for this that we set. It's no." So buy your tickets. Yes. Ask us anything you want. Bring your questions for Sarah. Bring your fucking
Oh my God,
questions
I
for
know,
Sarah.
right? You're like, because a lot of people, but this is the thing is you don't talk about your personal life much. So people are so curious. I reveal all about my husband, my personal life. So people know everything. They don't have any questions to ask, but they feel like you are a mystery. They want to know about your dating life, your family. I mean, honey.
When I had Elise Slane on this, everyone thinks I'm so arrogant. All I do is talk about myself. The joke is on all of these listeners. People don't realize I don't reveal anything about myself. Nothing. Everyone thinks, oh, it's all about me. Really? Really? I don't talk about myself ever, nor would I ever want to. But our rule is we will not plead the fifth for the VIP. Whatever question you ask, we have to pretty much answer in some way.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So that's interesting because that's not what I thought, because we are reading some of the questions that are coming in. And by the way, for the VIP, you don't have to pre-submit a question, but for the other you do. But I wouldn't think all the questions would be about my personal life. I would think they'd be about a lot of other things, which I'm not going to even get into because I don't want to give any fucking ideas to anybody. So bring your questions for Sarah. And by the way, I don't get paid any more money for being the one that asked all the questions. So like, I'd like to just not answer any questions and have them all be for Sarah, because that would make my VIP experience much easier. But girl, you're going to have an easy VIP experience if they don't bring questions for you.
I mean, you have purchased VIP. It doesn't have to be salacious. You can ask us business
Yes.
advice,
You could
podcast
ask us Team
advice.
Teresa or Melissa. Someone the other day said, where are you this season, Team Teresa or Melissa? I'm like, come to the thing. That's a great question to ask. Go on.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is your time. So it doesn't have to be, if you're thinking about launching a podcast, David and I have a lot of things in the work around podcasting. I've already announced, I'm launching my podcast course. Part of it you're going to be a part of. So, I mean, this is your time if you need business advice, relationship advice. It doesn't have to necessarily be like, oh, tell us about,
I do
drama that you had
consulting
or,
on the weekends now,
yeah,
and people have, the more I mention it, because I'm really bad at mentioning that here, people have been booking me for a weekend for podcast advice, business advice, or life coaching.
there you go. So it can be anything under the sun. It doesn't necessarily have to be housewives based. We'll do anything.
Yeah, just buy the ticket. I mean, we'll do whatever your question
Yeah.
is. It's fair game. So, okay. Well, it's
Thanks,
been a
Martin.
pleasure. Call me soon.
Always is. Oh, believe me, we talk 5 times a day. I'll be calling you in 20 minutes.
Yes, I'll talk to you
Bye,
soon.
honey. Bye.
Bye.